Yo, what is the YouTube? We're back with another video, and in this video, we got this video right here. Actually, is something I'm excited for. Real shit. Shout out Drakeo the Ruler, R.I.P. Drakeo the Ruler. You know that right there is my personal favorite artist. Right, Drakeo the Ruler is my personal favorite. Man, R.I.P. And this video, we got YG finally responds to killing Drakeo. Crazy, yo. We all know it was the Bloods in LA that was behind the killing of Drakeo. But the thing is, I guess the police can't pin it to YG, but we all know it was the Bloods behind it. It was all the Bloods in LA, and that shit's sad, man. Now this is interesting. He dry snitched and lied is what it says in the title. This is interesting. Something we've been waiting on for, and once Flacco dropped the video, it was like already maybe 2 months ago now, saying that he has information, he knows the killer. I haven't seen nothing else drop about that, so it's like fuck. They wait. I want to see like news head title type shit, like they don't arrested the person who killed Drakeo. I want to see that. I'm like real shit, like not even for the fans, because I'm just a fan. But the fans would love to see that, but not even just for the fans, for the family, for his mama, for his brother, for, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, he got murdered, and nobody deserves to die in general, but murdered at that, and at work at that, like he was working and got murdered, man. R.I.P. Drakeo. Let me stop yapping though. My food's already warming up, I mean, everybody get to munching. Hope this is a banger video, and if y'all enjoy it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tune into Twitch, link in the description. We do every single reaction live every single day, man. Locked in.
Life yesterday. YG just made the biggest mistake of his life yesterday. This is top 3 dumbest thing a rapper has ever done. It doesn't get much dumber than this. This man dropped a record 5 years later talking about the murder of Drakeo the Ruler, and whether or not he had.
Okay. Really, I really thought, I don't listen to YG, or well, there's a couple songs. I'm not posted up with YG every single day. There's a couple songs, you know. Back then that shit went viral, of course. That shit, there's a bunch of songs actually, like, you know. I wouldn't say a bunch of songs. I'm not really a YG fan. But you know, there is a couple songs. Some song I can't even say, but there's a couple songs, yo. That shit's fire, yo. So we do listen to it. But the thing is, man, I thought this was like he finally responds to an interview type shit, you feel me? And like he finally talks about it. But dissing a song, or I mean, I can't even speak. Making a song about it, dissing. I'm guessing he's dissing 5 years later. Nah, that's crazy. I hope the police lock your ass up. I don't wish jail on people, bro, but at the same time, it's like, Drakeo, I hope the police lock your ass up, because this is uncalled for. Now imagine, like, a fan, alright, he's gonna smile, he's gonna be like, damn, that's crazy, this is uncalled for. Now just sit and think and put yourself in your mama's shoes, and his brother's shoes, and his family's shoes. They wake up 5 years later to a diss song after she just lost her son to being stabbed. This shit is corny. This shit is corny as fuck.
Had any involvement in it, and I'm here to tell you, he said entirely too much.
Completely corny, in my opinion.
Snitching, yeah, and I know a lot of people involved with YG. A lot of his rappers, homies involved in that beef, is listening to this song like, hold on, cause did you just say what I thought you said? No, hold on, cause that ain't cool. Nah, that ain't boo. What?
That ain't boo. They can't say cool, yo. They're too, even though they're 30 and 40-year-old people, because, you know, they're a part of a group, they can't say there's certain words in their vocabulary. They can't say, you gotta say it right. Come on, that father. We know this. That ain't boo. But it is boo, man. Now you just made it easier for the police. Because even though it's 5 years later, they just still lock your ass up for that. For murder? Yeah, yeah. It should be 10 years. It should be 15 years, 20 years. They just still lock your ass up for that. So it's kind of boo to me.
Gee, what you did last night ain't boo. Now,
Yo, what is good, everyone? Let's take a quick break. For the people who do not smoke, skip right past this. That's very good that you do not smoke. For anybody that does smoke, though, I have a question. Have y'all tried King Palms yet? As a smoker, you should test out more things to see what you really like. After trying different wraps out, I think I finally found my favorite. Right now, I got one left that'll re-up tomorrow. If you do order online and you want 10% off, code KPMTHenry will get you 10% off of any order. I'm about to place an order myself. 25 bubblegum mini rolls. Oh my god, add that to the cart for show. Look at that, $45 before discount code. Code KPMTHenry. Apply. Hey, it's not that much, but you're getting it a little bit cheaper and you're showing some support to me. It's very appreciated. There you go. It's on the way. $36 out the door. We got 25 bubblegum mini rolls and 25 regular mini rolls on the way. So 50 in total. I definitely recommend I don't tap in. If you're going to be smoking the bud, might as well be smoking in the best way possible. It's always worth to try new things out until you see something that you really like. So I definitely recommend trying it out. Let's get back to the video.
YG would describe certain details that is not consistent with the facts. And you ask yourself, why are you lying? Like, if you did, why are you lying?
Well, in developing news this morning, rapper Drakeo the Ruler was stabbed to death after a backstage fight at an LA music festival Saturday. Police say the 28-year-old was fatally injured with an edged weapon and died after being taken to a local hospital.
Such terrible news too, and like, just imagine that, yo. Imagine in everybody's shoes, your favorite rapper is going to do a concert. Damn, what's taking so long? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck's going on? Why is all this police going on? What the fuck? You waiting at the concert and shit? You over here on your phone? Like, damn, it's already 30 minutes past today and now. Damn, what's all this police over here? And you just find out, damn, we came here to see bro. He just died at work. When everybody got a different point of view, like I said, his mom point of view just lost her son. Brother point of view, he was there fighting with him. Almost lost his life too. This shit is sad, bro. It'll be good news. I don't know what to be happening, but it'll be good news to hear. Like, if some justice actually happens for Drakeo, that'll be some good news. R.I.P.
Drakeo was among dozens of artists scheduled to perform at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. After the incident, Live Nation and Snoop Dogg, who helped organize the event, decided to end the concert early. Officers from the LAPD and California Highway Patrol, some equipped with riot gear, kept a watchful eye on audience members as they evacuated the area. They were determined not to see
as they evacuated, though. That's what I don't understand, though. Like, I still don't understand how there wasn't all these police that, like, there was big artists that were whack. There was, like they said, Snoop. There was other people. I don't even know. There was other famous people, I guarantee. Drakeo the Ruler, he was famous. Like, I don't know. And the fact that there wasn't, I don't know, but at the same time, in their eyes and the streets' eyes, having police there isn't tough. I just having just the security, just your security, but like, when it comes down to it, like, your security, yes, they get paid to put their life at risk, but when they get guns pointed at them, and it's life or death, sometimes your security don't disappoint you, man. Officers, though, they kind of took like a whole oath behind it. They kind of took, it still might happen. If they get outnumbered, they might just put their hands up too, But I don't know, man. If I ever get as famous as me personally, I wouldn't need to be rolling with police officers or security in general. But if I ever get that famous, it's like, fuck, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
A repeat of the recent Astroworld tragedy where
I'd rather be safe than have a news article like this, but with Henry on it. I'd rather be safe 1,000 times. I'd rather be safe and corny 1,000,000 times.
Were crushed in a panic.
I finally found the game everyone is talking about. Look at this win. I'm going to go ahead and put 10,000.
This is still an ongoing investigation. This is by no means a cold case.
And even if it is a closed case, you're giving them more information. You're giving them more to feed on. Open that bitch back up. Real shit. Instantly, too. I'll, man, open that shit up. If I was a detective, I'd be like, all right. Oh, he's getting cocky. He think we said, all right, fuck it. We can't lock up the killer. Nah. If I was a detective, I'd be working day and night.
This is not an unsolved mystery. I told y'all who murdered Draco. Frankenstone. His homies confirmed to me.
And I remember that video. I'm waiting for it to be confirmed, though. That's all allegedly. That's all allegedly right now. Like, I would love for it to be like, if that's the truth, lock his ass up, yo. Lock his ass up.
Frankenstone is the one who murdered Draco. Everybody in LA knows that Frankenstone is the one who murdered Draco. Draco homies have said Frankenstone is who murdered Draco. So this is no surprise. The only reason why this case is still currently...
I didn't know about that. Which one of Draco's homies said that? I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see that, yo.
Is because various blood sets gathered up like a pack of hyenas at the Once Upon a Time festival, and they attacked Draco in groups. The private investigator looked at the footage and he counted over 100 people attacking Draco that night. Over 100. That's how consensus was. But there's already a prime suspect. They already know who did it. I think the only reason why he has not been arrested is because this conspiracy is being built. That's my opinion, though. Now, YG thinks that this song will get the police off his tail. In YG's mind, he thinks that because he dropped this record you're about to hear, the police will say, well, YG said he had nothing to do with it. Let's leave him alone. That's not how that works, YG.
Breaking news. Rapper YG is being accused of murder. Apparently, this took place right here in his hometown. Police officers said they are looking for more information. Him or his team have yet to make a statement.
They say I murdered this. They say I murdered that. Well, if that was true, you'd be a rat. And I'd be in the cell sleeping on the rag. But too bad that ain't a fact. All that talking on the app.
And this is why I'm not a fan of YG. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this shit's fire, yo. This shit's fire. There's like so many songs that sound just like this. There were some that sound fire, yo. There were some that with Lil Wayne. There was some. Who else? There was some, but then most of them just sound that same, you know. And it's like, nah. I can't accuse him of like multiple other LA rappers. I can't really accuse him of stealing Draco's flow, because a lot of LA rappers steal Draco's flow. But when you hear YG, it's like, fuck, you should have steal Draco's flow. It's like, what the hell is you doing? You know, I probably like you more if you would have stole Draco's flow. I don't know. That's in my opinion, of course. Some people like to. Some people like to listen to this. Shit.
It's true, you be a rat. And I'd be in the cell sleeping on the rag. But too bad that ain't a fact. All that talking on the app. The streets done, you're so rap. They want to see me fall the city whack. Same once brought the city back.
The idiotic, baffling arrogance of him thinking he's completely off scotch-free because an arrest has not been made. Sir, you are not off scotch-free. There's a very realistic possibility that YG could be sitting in jail and arrested for this murder.
I got paid $600 for that show, so why would I tell it though? And it's a fact you should know. Slim just died. I'm not worried about, bro.
When he says Slim, he's referring to Slim 400. So he's implying Slim 400 death had him occupied. That Draco wasn't even his main focus. He wasn't even worried about Draco because he was trying to get revenge for Slim 400. But the only problem with that is Slim 400 didn't die over a gang war. This was not a war that YG had to step in and man the front for. No, this was an incident where Slim 400 got killed by his girlfriend, baby daddy. This was not a situation where a gang member or an active gang killed Slim 400 and there was get back. No, this was like a domestic situation and the dude was arrested for it. So no, that was not a situation that occupied YG attention at all. This was not an ongoing war that YG had to focus on or put money into. No, Draco was still the main focus.
I can't get the dough. Was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade.
First off, really, sir? Really? You found out at the same time the world found out that Draco got stabbed when all your homies were involved in the melee? Really, sir? Secondly, that's a lot.
Really? Like really? Like, real? No. Nah, but real shit, though. You know he tapping. You know damn well he tapping. There's cameras everywhere. Yes, there's a whole bunch of people. That's why it's so hard to see exactly who did it. Even though Flato's saying they already know for sure who did it. That's what Flato's saying. I guarantee you that they know one thing for sure. They traced a lot of those people back. And even though YG's right here, and the killer's right here, and the killer went, and YG was going over here on this right side, and the killer was on like this, I'm just living like footsteps and shit. I guarantee you at some point, the cameras, they got them connected with the killer and YG. And that's why you don't get arrested. Why? Because you didn't stab YG. But that's why, and that's exactly why they made the RICO Act. They're gonna get your ass, yo. Because they're like, fuck, he didn't commit the crime, but he was involved with it. He actually probably ordered it. Hit him with a RICO. Hit him with a RICO. So they, man, I don't know. I hope so. It sounds crazy saying I hope so, but at the same time, like I'd be hoping for justice for Draco, yo. Real shit. For anybody, for real, because nobody deserves to get murdered. Real shit. Just like YG said, you was worried about your homie Slim 400, whoever that is. He got justice, yo. He got arrested. The person who killed your homie got arrested. That's righteous. And the homie who killed Draco deserves to get arrested too. And that's living like 100. You feel me?
That line, that bar, right when I walked through the door about to hit the stage, that's when I found out Draco got stabbed. That's a lie.
Imagine being able to build an app
I
with your
guarantee you
name
it is.
just by thinking about it.
Let me pause it in and start yapping because the way Flato's saying that,
Base 40.
Flato's saying it like they already proven. Like I just said, all right, you stabbed Draco at this point, and YG was at the stage at this point. But after all that running around, after all that going to here, to here, to here, and after YG was doing all this shit, you guys met up. And that right there is enough. Conspiracy. We already knew YG was beefing with Draco. We already knew homies done died in between that beef. Come on now. Talk to me,
Place
Plato.
yourself somewhere you shouldn't have placed yourself. YG was set to perform at 9:35 p.m. That's when he was set to hit the stage. And the reason why that's important is because YG stated he just walked through the door and he was about to hit the stage when they told him, yo, Draco got stabbed. Draco was scheduled to perform at 8:30. He was supposed to be on stage by 8:30, but things were running behind. So Draco didn't actually get there until 8:30 p.m.
Too much, but other than security, they were supposed to do their job. You know what I'm saying? We just got paid to come in.
And I don't want, man, shout out Ralphie. Shout out Ralphie. I'm not like a hater. There's Ralphie. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. If it was my brother, they didn't do their job. Yes, like I just said, there was supposed to be a lot more security. I said that in the beginning of the video. But as your brother, y'all, I'm talking about just brothers in general. But on top of y'all being brothers, y'all are also gang members. Y'all are also tough like that. Y'all are. If I know my brother's worth $1 million, if I know we're popping out with all this jewelry on us, yes, I am going with a weapon on me. Yes, absolutely. My brother's worth $1 million. There's fans here. There's people that don't like us here. Yes. All right, you did. Oh, you don't allow guns there. Okay.
We didn't give.
It's that serious. Like, pause it. We won't be there. You could, if my brother comes up to me like, oh no, I'm gonna be there and put my life at risk. Oh shit, brother. Damn, money's that important. I wish I'm gonna pray 1,000 times before you go there. There's gonna be a 1,000 people. There's gonna be 2,000 people. There's gonna be people that don't like us, and we're gonna go there without a weapon. Oh, okay. You don't go there by yourself, but with prayers though. I guarantee you don't have my prayers. Me, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna stay home in the comfortability of my own house. As a brother, you didn't do your job either, yo. I'm not trying to talk shit, but as a brother, you did not do it. Yes, they didn't do their job with security, but as a brother, that's your brother you're wearing on your chest right there. I'm not even trying to like that disrespectful. That's your brother though. That's brothers stands for something. Your brother's worth money, $1 million, maybe even more. Yeah. They say, yo, you cannot bring a weapon here, but you know you're worth that much money. Is it worth it? Is a little what $100,000 extra for this show is worth it? You know you can drop a video and make that and generate that because of your fans. And it's oh no, you didn't do your job. You did not do your job as a brother, as a gang member brother. Like, I don't know. You're supposed to say, nah, fuck the money. Fuck the money.
There, none of that.
Nah, in my opinion,
right.
I ain't trying to
but money. He was gonna do his show if it was just two of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your brother's the money daddy. You put him important. You like right now. You sipping this shit. Man, you supposed to. I guarantee they probably pulled up high to the show on top of that. Man, your brother's the money daddy. You supposed to be sober all day, on point all day. But they get too comfortable in this life. Fuck. When you got at the top, I get it. Like I can't even speak for it. Cause I'm not at the top. I'm speaking at the bottom. But at the same time, you can never get too comfortable. Because at the same time, literally, you get too comfortable. Now look at him. Probably living to regret it. I'm not trying to talk shit. Shout out Ralphie. I'm not trying to talk shit at all, man. At all. Because he lost his brother at the end of the day. That shit's sad. Way to avoid it is be on point. Real shit.
He was gonna go.
But before that, like a lot of people say the energy was weird already. Like, did y'all sense?
We wasn't there. We was never there.
Oh.
We got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8.
My bad, hold on. My bad. I keep pausing and yapping, but at the same time, it's something that's worth pausing and yapping about. You feel me? Like the interviewer just said, the energy felt off and shit. And I don't watch so many documentaries about what happened. I don't seen it. Like, I'm pretty sure on X, I've seen the video. It doesn't show much of the actual video of him getting stabbed, but there's a video of them going inside the entry door. And I forgot if it was Vlad TV or if it was the other guy. I forgot what interview, but they was saying when they was going in, I got a whole bunch of food stuck in my braces. My bad. When they was going in though, one van in front of them was able to go inside without getting checked or nothing. Then they go up and then they have to get out, strip them down, make sure they don't have nothing. If the vibe is off, like the interviewer said, the energy's off, you see weird shit like that, and you know you're worth money, you gotta be on point. You got to be on. I'm not even worth nothing. And I'll be talking like that. Like, you gotta be on point. Like, I say I'm not worth nothing, but at the end of the day, we're all worth something. We all have one life. We all have one fucking life, and us not being on point one time is all it takes for us to lose our fucking life. Doesn't matter. I just said some crazy shit talking about I'm not worth nothing. Like I said, we are all worth something. It does not matter if you have 1,000 of these on your net. It doesn't matter if you have $1 million worth of chains on your net. It doesn't matter if you got bankrolls in your pocket. It doesn't matter. You got thousands, millions, man. You are worth something. You have a life. Be on point and take care of it. Real shit. Act like you want to move like you care about it. Real shit. Because I don't know. Like I said, it takes one time. One time you're not on point. Like the interviewer said, the energy's up. You see one thing after another, after another, after another. You're supposed to be like, nah, turn around. They on some bullshit. Turn around. For some money, you know, put your life at risk. It's not worth it.
8:32, like type.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the type of shit.
Drakeo walked in at 8:30. things took off at 8:32. This incident, according to everybody involved, lasted no more than 5 minutes. So by 8:37, 8:38, the incident was over. Draco was already stabbed to death and fighting for his life. By 9 p.m., police had damn near escorted everybody out. It was completely shut down. All the performances had been canceled. By 8:45 to 9 p.m., they was getting everybody out the building. The event had been completely shut down. Nobody could get in. Let me slow this down further. YG was set to perform at 9:30, 9:35. If YG was walking through the door and about to hit the stage, he would have hit the stage at 9:35 p.m. Impossible. YG and everybody at that event knew the event was canceled, performances was canceled, and everybody had to go before 9 p.m. It got canceled abruptly when the Draco incident happened. Between 8:30 to about 8:38, 8:40, the event was canceled, done. Nobody was being let in. So if YG was able to walk through the door, that's the same artist entrance that Draco and his homies walked through. Now, they said, Draco and his homies, they said they walked through security that directed them over to this artist entrance. And when they was driving through, they seen YG's entourage with 400 merch on. They walked through the building, through security, and they seen YG's homies.
Exactly like I said. And like doctor didn't say it, but the thing is, I swear on everything. I seen it in the interview. They said they was not searched. They was let in just to be let in. They wasn't stripped. They wasn't searched. But then they was stripped and they was searched. If you see people that you have it, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. There's no type of money for that. I really don't. I really don't. I love different ideas because there is no type of money. If I see an enemy that's like not even just an enemy, but somebody that I know doesn't like us, they're not being searched. They just got let into the place, but we're getting stopped and we're getting searched. I'm gonna tell the money getter, yo, you should have went to Draco and you should have been like, yo, let's leave, bro. Like they on bullshit. This is about to go left. Let's just turn around. But at the same time, in their eyes, what is it? Would that be pussy? Would that be pussy? Like, would that break your ego? I had to re-say it with this because that's not actually pussy. That's you being on point and you telling your brother like, yo, brother, let's turn around. They on bullshit. They on bullshit. Let's turn around. We don't have nothing on us either. Yeah. Oh yeah, we out here. It doesn't matter how much you was getting paid. You could have generated that 1,000 other ways. There's no way.
In the waiting area for the artist entrance with the merch horn. Nobody said nothing to nobody, and they walked through the door. And right when they walked through the door, that's when the incident took place. So if YG was in the building, as he claims, he would have been in the building before Draco got there or when Draco got there. But he would have been in the building when this incident took place, not after the incident. YG just put himself at the crime scene, which is stupid because he never performed. He never hit the stage. He could have very easily said, hey, bro, we got word what was going on and we turned around and we left. Too late now, bro. You already put yourself at the crime scene. And not only put yourself at the crimes, you put yourself at the crime scene at the same time everything is going on. Dummy. Why would you admit to that? Why? Y'all get to talking, thinking y'all can outsmart the... I did basic research to uncover that. Just basic research. Impossible. You was not walking through the artist entrance at 9:30, 9:35. The event was already shut down. So you just admitted and confessed you was there. Either before Draco got there plotting or you was there during the Draco incident. Now, somehow YG want us to believe his personal security, who's been with him for, I don't know, a decade plus, he was present. He is on camera during the melee. His homies is on camera during the melee. But somehow his personal security bodyguard was there during the altercation, but YG want us to believe that he was nowhere near. Man, cut it out, bro. Now, YG would even continue, and he would address Sting team members, like claiming that...
Really? I did not know that. That makes me think more. How the fuck did the police not have enough to lock this guy up? His personal security was there during the incident, and you what? Man, they better lock this guy up. Oh,
His
shit.
security gave people knives, and he's the one who orchestrated this. He will say they snitching, and he will tell them, come and run my claiming that, even continue, and he would address Sting team members like claiming that his security gave people knives, and he's the one who orchestrated this. He will say they snitching, and he will tell them, come and run my fade instead of snitching on me. Well, how can they snitch
if it's
true? Not true? Wouldn't that just be a lie then?
I heard man YG pay. Stop lying. Come on, YG fade. I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. Up the score. Up the score.
Crying on a record about being falsely accused of being involved in a murder while also chanting, I'm at war, up the score, up the score. You rap ninjas can't be this dumb. You know, I refuse to believe y'all are this stupid. At this point, I think y'all are trolling because you can't be this stupid. You just cannot be this. It's physically impossible to be this idiot.
No, it's really. They are. They are stupid. It's like, not only that's stupid, it's trash. How I don't see how people enjoy this.
Come and run my fade instead of snitching on me. Well, how can they snitch if
come on, YG fade? I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at
this shit is ass.
I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I don't even know how I end up in the beef. When I started, it didn't involve me. Not me from West Side, bunching trees. Known to be with the ain't never caught no pleas. I really think it was all for attention. I ain't never say no name, but I was all in the mentions. Riding through the bitty, gripping all on the Smithing. Cause beefing upon the stardom, young fishing. Moved to Inglewood, I was 19, young, was the Inglewoods. Cause duh, I'm a blood. But I just say I went Inglewood because he had beef with them. Y'all sound dumb. He had beef with a whole nother rapper, but that's a story for another day, a whole nother chapter.
Oh, that's dry snitching. Oh, that ain't boo. That ain't boo at all, YG.
Ride through the
I'm sorry, yo. I swear on everything. This shit was so ass. I stopped listening. I stopped. I don't know how he just dry snitched. My bad, Flacco. Let me listen to it.
I'm at war. I'm at war.
Maybe I need to smoke. I smoking when I listen to music.
I don't even know how I end up in the beef. When I started, it didn't involve me. Not me from West Side, bunching trees. Known to be with the ain't never caught no pleas. I really think it was all for attention. I ain't never say no name, but I was all in the mentions. Riding through the bitty, gripping all on the Smithing. Cause beefing upon the stardom, young fishing. Moved to Inglewood, I was 19, young, was the Inglewoods. Cause duh, I'm a blood. But I just say I went Inglewood because he had beef with them. Y'all sound dumb. He had beef with a whole nother rapper, but that's a story for another day, a whole nother chapter.
Oh, that's dry snitching. Oh, that ain't boo. That ain't boo at all, YG, at all. That is some dry snitching if I ever seen.
I kind of missed it. I don't know how. I really don't know how he dry snitched, but talk to me about that.
The walls is closing in, so now they telling on each other. And I hope you guys caught on, because what YG did is very strategic. YG says, yo, look at the time. I came in after the fact. I was set to perform at this time. I came in after the fact. Why y'all blaming me? He was already beefing with Inglewood and these other bloods. I ain't never had no beef with Drakeo. And then he transitions to saying, yo, he had beef with another rapper. But that's another story for another chapter. So after saying, hey, he was already beefing with these bloods. Me and him never had no direct issue. He was beefing with another rapper, but that's another story for another chapter. And YG brings up the time he got.
I guess. That is dry snitching, huh? I guess. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
There, and then tells us, yo, he was beefing with this other rapper, but that's another story for another chapter. That's dry snitching. He's implying, yo, there was this other rapper that was there. Y'all should focus on, not me. I got there at this time. I wasn't even his main op. He had other people he really hated. He had his other enemies there. Well, when you look at the lineup, you see.
Where's Snoop Dogg? Am I tweeting?
Well, Draco's
It's
one
the
of his
third
biggest
one I'm
ops.
tweeting.
RJ Mr. LA was performing at 450 on the same lineup as Draco, set to hit the same stage that Draco was set to hit. So,
wait, who?
On the same lineup as Draco. RJ Mr. LA was performing.
RJ Mr. LA. Where's that? Oh, right here. Bottom right. RJ Mr.
At
LA.
450 on the same lineup as Draco, set to hit the same stage that Draco was set to hit. So YG is throwing RJ Mr. LA under the bus.
Whilst RJ was on tour with YG, Draco was waiting for him back in LA.
If you see me in LA, you're gonna see me in LA, Mr. LA, and I'm gonna have some bands on me.
RJ would drop the song Warning, a Draco the Ruler diss, which RJ essentially used to infer that he was better than Draco in every way, with RJ going on to rap lyrics, dissing his ops saying that they're not threatening, and suggesting that his fame made people in the city hate him. Draco would go on to drop his new song Mr. Everything, another obvious reference to RJ calling himself Mr. LA after...
I don't lie. I'm gonna keep it real, yo. I'm not no shame of it. I was misunderstanding Mr. Everything. I thought that was more of a Drake, a diss towards YG. Actually, I do not know who this guy is until now. RJ from LA. When I just read him on the list, I was like, all right, is that like gonna be like the homie or something? Nah, he dissed him, so I'm gonna listen to this. Warning from RJ from LA. I'm gonna listen to this. I ain't never listened to it before. Damn, I've listened to Mr. Everything though.
Everything. Another obvious reference to RJ calling himself Mr. LA after Draco had been calling himself Mr. Get Dough. Draco's new song Mr. Everything was an outright effort to let everybody know that he was bigger than Mr. LA. In the song, Draco says that he'll get RJ whacked by his own people for trying to beat him, and Draco also says that he has 20,000 on him, leading many people to believe that he actually had a hit out on RJ. If Draco's lyrics were to be taken seriously, he was putting money on RJ's head and actively plotting to kill him. However, Draco and his team would insist that this was all just a music rivalry and that they had no intentions to harm RJ.
RJ is from Athens Park Blood. The man who allegedly stabbed and killed Draco the Ruler Frankenstone, he's from BPS, Baldwin Village. Now, the Baldwin Village and the Athens Park, according to Street TV, became allies in 1980. So there's a long history between the two. So YG is saying, hold on, bro. Like, y'all looking at me when his biggest op was on the lineup before I got there. That's dry snitching YG, and that ain't cool. Now, again, there is no proof that RJ had anything to do with this. Okay, there's no proof that RJ had anything to do with this. But YG is pointing in the direction of other people. Hey, yo, RJ was there before I got there. How can y'all say it's on me? He was beefing with another rapper. But that's another story for another chapter. That's dry snitching, and that ain't boo. And you know that ain't boo. And RJ, if you see this, don't get mad at me, bro. You know what YG did ain't boo, bro. Right? Y'all gonna be politicking. Y'all gonna be feeling like politicking and mincing words because of YG. But you know what YG did on this record ain't boo. You know, pointing fingers at other people ain't boo.
Funny characteristics, let him be an actor. Why would I be beefing with dude? I was the factor. I'm at war, I'm at war. I'm at war. I'm at war, I'm at war. I'm at war.
I don't know what's worse, bro. Munchie B coming on Clubhouse and claiming that he passed the bottle to Draco Killer every day, making his phones hot, his lines hot, or YG coming on a song, dry snitching on his homies, and then like damn near like putting himself at the crime scene. Yo, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? This is all bad, bro. This ain't boo. All right, let me know what y'all think, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my...
They're trying to end DJ Vlad with these new terrible allegations? Bro, what? What the hell? Yo, Flocko, I think this is a W video. Real shit. This is the real W video, and my bad. Man, I hope they close in. Real shit. Like, I don't, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't really wish jail on people. I don't really root for the police like that. Like, oh yes, lock this guy up, officer. Like, no, that's crazy. But with shit like this, I hope some justice happens. Real shit. Goddamn. Real shit though, I hope some justice happens and they lock up. If YG's actually behind it, I hope they lock YG up, man. Real shit. I know it sounds crazy, but at the same time, like, does it really sound crazy? Like, if like I said, if YG is really behind the murder, if YG is behind someone dying, I'm not even saying YG in general, if anybody that's behind somebody dying, yes, they do deserve to get locked up. It's like, damn. It's alright to wish jail on people like that. It's like, damn. Draco's gone, and it's already been 5 years. Man, he's never gonna come back. He's never gonna witness anything again. His family literally is forced to live without him for the rest of their time, you know, until it's their time to go, and that's sad. It's like, fuck. Like I said, yo, I hope they get locked up. Hope the police locked it in. Oh shit. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. If y'all want to see these reactions live, y'all tune into Twitch. We're live every single day, man. All right, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Later.